is always surprising me. Just a beat. It's mid-July, then it's gone.
Spending a lot of time on the phone talking.
And I haven't moved.
Once you're in that position, cat and cow, releasing your back. We're going to rock it back to that new.
Summer is always surprising me. Just a beat. It's mid-July, then it's gone. And I haven't moved on. Summer is always confusing me. Honestly, I thought I'd feel warm, but I'm cold. It's getting old. I've said so many times, when summer comes around, I'll be ready for the ride. I'll be ready this time. I'll be ready for it all. But then suddenly it's fall. Next summertime, and I found myself, I'll be better off than last year. This time I'll be fine, I promise. Fine, I promise. Summertime, and I found myself, I won't turn around. I'll dive headfirst into the deepest end. I'll face all my fears again. Then the winter comes around, I eventually back down. Just waiting for next spring, it's kind of been my thing. I'm waiting. Oh, I'm just waiting. I've said so many times.
That was invigorating.
Ready for the ride, I'll be ready this time. I'll be ready for it all. But then suddenly it's fall.
beautiful people. Happy Friday. I'm sorry I'm just not chit-chatting with you. I couldn't really speak earlier because everybody was still sleeping and I didn't want to disturb them. And also, I don't really like talking when I first wake up in the morning. Like the first 1 to 2 hours, I like to keep my mouth shut. That's just how I do it over here. But anyway, it's been a beautiful morning. It's been a very productive, peaceful, slow morning for me. I know like slow and productive, they don't really go together, but I woke up early enough to do the things that I need to do so that I'm not rushing. Okay, that's always a win. I got a good workout in. I had a very healthy breakfast. I ended up having a smoothie today. I usually have a protein powder pudding in the morning, which is essentially a protein powder mixed with Greek yogurt, and I'll add like a drizzle of honey to it, a little bit of almond butter, some blueberries, and it's actually pretty good. That's what I usually eat. That's about 40 to 45 grams of protein, and I always try to get at least 30 grams of protein for my breakfast. But unfortunately, I didn't have any yogurt today. I ran out of yogurt. We're supposed to do Instacart today. So I ended up making a smoothie. Now, I am not a smoothie girl. Like, I don't really like smoothie like that. But the smoothie I made today, baby, it was bussin'. It was really good. It was creamy. It was not too thick. It was not too thin. And it tasted delicious. So it was a win. It's actually very like gloomy and rainy outside today. And I'm weird like that. I love gloomy days. I love rainy days. I love snow days. I mean, it's 44 degrees outside. I think the highest is supposed to be 52 degrees. I left the house without a coat today. Okay, I am that hyped about the warm weather. But anyway, I am sitting outside the building right now. I have an appointment at 10:30. I literally have to walk in there in like the next 2 minutes. I have my ultrasound appointment. Now, I'm not pregnant or anything, okay? It's my carotid ultrasounds. There's been some health issues going on. I haven't really talked about it on here or Instagram, like social media, because I like to keep things private, but you know, it is what it is. I've been on meds and I've been like getting ultrasounds and MRIs and CT scans for the past year. I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, and it's a progressive autoimmune disease, so they have to keep an eye on my arteries and stuff like that. So anyways, yeah, I do have my appointment at 10:30. Then I have my appointment with my husband at 12:15. We're supposed to go on a lunch date. We're going to this restaurant called Ruxton. The Ruxton, we've been there a couple of times before. It's in Harbor East, Baltimore. So I'm gonna go get my ultrasound done. Then I'm gonna go home and go on my lunch date with my hubby. And I will see you guys later.
Situation is messed up, man, you know, but I hope you know what though, lesson learned, right? So much building, like that's my apartment over there.
Which one?
The one behind, but all this stuff right here.
Hustling girl, we wear the crowns. We made a world for each other.
Yes, yep, exactly.
Running, we ain't been slowed down. Been gonna be alone. Only you and me, baby. Yeah.
How is it?
Let it go, close your eyes. Relax and just let me hold you. Candles, let me light that fire.
Well, hello again. We just got back from our lunch date and I changed into my PJs and I took out my hair because I kind of felt like it was too tight. But you know, I'm not mad at it. It actually looks pretty good. I like the curls. I mean, They're not perfect curls, but they still look kind of cute. I'm gonna try to do like the heatless curl thing tonight, you know, the overnight blowout thing. We'll see if I'm gonna have the energy for that. But for now, this will do. And my PJs, these, I have a lot of silk PJs, but I never sleep in them because they get hot and sticky at night. So I usually lounge in them. And these are one of my favorites. Right, so now we're getting ready to cook for my husband. I aim to cook for him at least once a week, but that doesn't happen as often as I wanted to, so I usually end up cooking for him once every 2 weeks. But whatever I make for him, I usually last him for 3 to 4 days, so I guess it's not too bad. He loves meat, he loves steak, that's the only thing he eats. I'm getting ready to make him some tips. Not the Ethiopian version. I usually make that version for him. I make him the awaze tips and the dry tips, but today he wanted like a Cajun inspired tips, which I've made for him before. So we're gonna go ahead and make that. And after that, I have a little bit of work to do. I got some emails to send out. You guys already know that I'm working on launching a small business, so I have some emails to send out. And I'm also a content creator, so I have some videos that I need to edit. Then we gotta pick up Naomi. And she wants to go to this event at her school tonight. There's like this little party, like dance party thing at their cafeteria, like a snowball party, and she wants to go, so we're gonna go there. It starts at 6 o'clock. Yeah, so let's get to cooking now.
Lay with you under the covers. Yeah, I know tomorrow's coming fast. They can't take this moment never. Every touch is gonna make it last. I wanna make this night live forever. Only you and me, baby.
Add some garlic
Don't
powder.
want nothing coming in between, baby. Everyone else can go. Tonight I'm trying to be alone. Only you and me, baby. Yeah. Only you and me, baby. I don't want nothing coming in between.
All right, so we are done cooking. I picked up Naomi from school already. It took me a little bit longer to cook. I wasn't done with everything as I anticipated in an hour and a half. But roughly, you know, I was done by 5 o'clock. And this is what I made for Mr. Peter Smith. So it's like practically meal prepping for him. This is gonna last him for 3 days. I still have to make him his corn. He loves corn on the cob for his side as well. That is too much starch, but that's how he likes it. But yeah, so this is what my day looks like on my days off. Now, these are my tips for you to have a productive day. Tip number 1. So if you want to have a productive day, it starts the night before. Before you go to bed, you know, kind of sit down and semi-plan your day. What are your priorities? What are the things that need to be accomplished? So it's good to have a little, you know, rough outline of what your day is going to look like so that you don't wake up the next day feeling all scattered. And also try to do a little something that's going to make the day easier for you. Picking out your outfit or preparing your breakfast or something that's just going to make your morning a little bit easier for you. It helps. Tip number 2. Wake up early. Try to wake up at least 30 minutes before so that you can pour into yourself. Practice mindfulness during that time. Have alone time with yourself. Taking that time to pour into yourself, it's gonna make a huge difference. It's gonna set the tone for the day. Tip number 3, do some kind of movement. I mean, for me, on my rest days, I'm gonna be honest, I don't do anything. I don't even stretch, okay? If it's the summertime, I might go for a walk, but in the wintertime, we're not doing anything. On my rest days, I don't do anything. But if you're the type of girl who doesn't really like working out, you know, try to do a little something at least 3 days a week. There are a whole bunch of videos on YouTube that you can do. There are like low impact videos, there are HIIT videos, there's yoga, there's Pilates, so many options for you that are free on YouTube. You can do those at home and try to do that for like 15 minutes. You know, do a little bit of movement. That's gonna help. It's going to help you release endorphins. It's going to help you like release some stress, and it's just gonna make you feel good. It's a good way to start the day. Number 4. Now, after you set the tone for the day, you know, you're feeling good, you've already poured into yourself, then you sit down and you do your to-do list. Now, when you're making your to-do list, what I usually do is I break it into 2 categories. I have my must to-do list, and then I also have, okay, maybe I'll get it done to-do list. I'm telling you, don't be over ambitious and put down like 20 things on your to-do list. That's setting yourself up for failure, because at the end of the day, you may not be able to accomplish all of it. The goal is for us to feel accomplished. So I would say 6 is the sweet spot. Keeps me focused and it kind of gives me that sense of accomplishment. So I say stick to 6 to-do lists per day. Tip number 5 is eliminating distractions. That should have been actually tip number 1, okay? Because this is what's gonna eat up most of your time, and that's what's gonna make you feel like you had a very unproductive day, because you were distracted the entire day, scrolling on social media, spending a lot of time on the phone talking to your friends, texting your family. That's the issue. Give yourself a break. You have to give yourself a break. I give myself social media breaks. And like today, I called my mom, I called my sister, I called my aunt, but I made time for that. I put it on my calendar as a reminder. I have to call my mom, I have to call my sister. And I was on the phone with them for like 5 minutes each. And I told them I have to go because I'm busy. Today was going to be a productive day for me. When I went to bed last night, my intention was to have a productive day. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna have a productive day. But if it's one of those days I don't have a lot to do, then it's okay to indulge. It's okay to scroll on social media. It's okay to call your friends and stay on the phone for 1 hour, 2 hours, FaceTime, whatever you need to do. But if you need to have a productive day, then you really need to eliminate distractions so that it doesn't eat up all your time. One of the tools that I've been using that really helps me to stay on top of things and be structured is actually the Structured app. I really like it because it helps me plan my day in time blocks. I know exactly what I'm doing from 1 hour to the next. So I think you should try it. It's a little pricey. What I think is $14.99 a month. Or is it every 6 months? I don't know. It is a little on the pricier side, but I think it's worth it. All right, that's about it. Thank you so much for spending the day with me. I'm gonna go get ready so that I can take my daughter to her little dance party. Today is Friday. Happy Friday. Have a fabulous weekend. I don't even know why I said that, because by the time you guys are watching this, it could be a Tuesday. Who knows? But anyways, have a lovely day. Bye-bye.